On EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Brady now on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 66 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Carson.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson flush to his right. He's going to look deep for more, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Shotgun now for Brady. And it's a slant to Gronkowski. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He can't get him down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Sue on the stop. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd and 1, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. On 3rd down, it's Carson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st down, Carson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the side. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now this throw caught left side, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
On the carry.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for more. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And this will have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Flush to his right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd and goal. Brady. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
For the 2-point conversion.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And look at this. The punt team is out there. Somebody better give them the memo that it's second down. Fielded at about the 28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Rolling to his left. He's going to look deep for... He's got a man. Complete. And there he goes. And nothing but green grass here. Middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore. 85 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Gabriel. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about it.
And he's got it. End zone touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating. But his message there, keep waiting.
I'm telling you, nothing will let him a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
1st down, Seahawks.
This is Carson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
To Chris Carson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson steps away. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Now Wilson. He's got Lockett. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
22. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. He's got Evans. The 40. The Tampa Bay. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is DJ Reed returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing again. Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wilson. On the move to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett. 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Flushed out right. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game.
30. Jason Myers to kick off for.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Seahawks 36. Jason Myers to kick off for.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
That's right, baby. It's all.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Yeah.
Will Dissly taking it in. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. What a comeback. 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. They've turned this game upside down.
It just tells you one more time, it's not over till it's over, right? You got to continue to battle, continue to play, and you walk a fine line as a team with the lead too, don't you? Trying to drain clock, yet at the same time continue to move because otherwise you bog down. In this case, though, it's been a heck of a comeback.
It has been one heck of a comeback. You're right, though. Maybe on the other side being a little too conservative at times, and we see what's happened.
You wonder about Atlanta, Super Bowl 51?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Fournette a first down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Brady to throw again. He'll buy some time right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Again, it's Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Not much there, only a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
at the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady over the middle here to Brown. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That's a gain of 5.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw is Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He'll go for it. It's Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken a lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right down the middle. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer.